y'all, what is up? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. It really just depends if you're new here. I just bit the fuck out of my cheek. What was that? Have y'all ever done that? Just been talking and then you like bite the shit out of your tongue or your cheek and you're like, wow. Like it just, I don't know why that just happened. Anyway, I made a video just the other day about Charlie Kirk, and I have not uploaded it yet, so I'm probably going to go ahead and upload that video and then go ahead and just double upload and post this one right after. Here's the thing. Charlie Kirk, politics, yeah, sure. We're not going to talk politics because when it comes down to somebody being assassinated, take politics out of it because that is somebody's husband, that's somebody's father, that is somebody's son, that is somebody's friend, family member, and it's just disgusting in general. And one thing that I was really infuriated and really frustrated by after his death is seeing how many people came out on social media and was praising it. They were jumping with a joy that somebody was pew-pewed right in the neck. And one thing I said is that it's absolutely disgusting for somebody to see that happen to somebody and then immediately jump on social media and dance for joy and use that moment as a way to get clout to your channel by celebrating somebody's But one thing that's even more disturbing, in my opinion, is getting online, acting like you feel bad over the situation, and using it to go viral and get clout for your own disturbing needs. Y'all, it's the internet, and I've said it since I started this channel, and I will say it until the day my channel ends. I really encourage open conversation. I encourage respectful conversations. It's the internet. You can't please everyone. You're not going to meet somebody that's your yes man too all the time. You're never going to fully always agree with what somebody says. And that is 100% okay because we're all human. We all feel differently. We all see things differently. We all have different perceptions that make it our reality. And I just feel like because of all those reasons, everybody sees things differently. Everybody processes things differently and feels differently on situations. We can respect when somebody else has an opposing feeling or opposing opinion than what we're feeling on a subject. And I feel like no matter how much y'all disagree at the end of the day, again, respectfully, agree to disagree, have your conversation about it, and then move on from it. I made a video talking about how disgusted I am by the situation in general and how disgusted I am seeing people jumping for joy and praising the situation. That's how you know we're extremely fucked and like two steps away from living in a very dystopian, dysfunctional society if we're not already fucking there. Anyway, Jeffree fucking Star knows how to make an appearance in the headlines, okay? And I'll give him that much. Because after this incident happened, he ended up making a video about it and it went pretty fucking viral, okay? And he garnered a shit ton of new subscribers over it or followers over on TikTok. And now he's just milking the situation, and it's frustrating me. I have not been catching these live streams, but I have been catching bits and pieces that have been re-uploaded by other influencers.
And rest in peace to Charlie. I'll be praying for your family before bed. And yeah, I just feel like I need to log off and cry again. Very, very overwhelmed today. For speaking his mind and having an opinion, he is now gone. Do you know how scary that is for someone like me? It could happen to anybody. 31 years old. His family is going to sleep tonight with no husband or father, and that makes me want to sob uncontrollably. Parents and his team. And pray for all the people that were there that had to unfortunately witness something so awful. I could not imagine being a fan of him sitting in the front row, excited to watch that debate, and to have that be the outcome is so scarring.
Now that's how you know the Lord works wonders. If you got demons out here praying at night. Now let me just say, I don't know if Jeffree's really going to be praying for the family or not. He said he would, but that's about it. Situations like this, you know, I want to believe that Jeffree does have good intentions with this because I'm going to be so for real. Just because I don't like him and I don't feel like he ever really has good intentions for anything doesn't mean he can't come out of the woodworks one day and, you know, feel passionate about a situation and want to talk about it and want to spread awareness about it for not selfish reasons, but it's Jeffree fucking Star, okay? And I feel like he is milking the situation. He sees how viral the Charlie Kirk situation is, so he wants to talk about it. He wants his 2 cents in. He wants to kind of get on a trending wagon. And even while I say that, I'm kind of like, about it because I talked about it too. And some can say I'm just jumping on a trending topic right now just to talk about it and get clicks and views my way. It's not why I'm doing it. Trust me, if anything, I would get more backlash than I would good gain from it because my channel is not politics at all and we don't even deal, that's not even in our neck of the woods, okay? So I could get more backlash and I get positive from it. I just wanted to talk about it because I think it's fucking disgusting seeing people jumping for joy over somebody's assassination. But, Jeffree Star, now we know, allegedly we know that at the end of the day, he literally will use situations like this for his own gain, as disturbing as it is. So I just don't see him having good intentions with this. And as y'all can see, we are all probably right. If you agree with me on that and y'all think Jeffree Star does not have good intentions with this, y'all are probably right. Because let's go ahead and take a look at this very next clip.
Honestly, something horrific happened 3-4 days ago, and I'm not over it. So I will be sharing a lot of positive energy, and I will be doing a lot of truth telling this week. I have decided to come out of my cave and do some television appearances. I think it's important that people way bigger than just this app hear my voice. And I definitely think it's time to speak a lot of truths that are being misconstrued about this entire scenario. And I want to make people like Charlie proud. So I'm going to be doing some major network interviews. I'm going to be interviewed by some of the top reporters in the world. And I have a lot of shit to say. So I know a lot of you are used to seeing me on YouTube and TikTok. We are going to do a couple appearances this week, and I have a lot to say. I think.
Okay, y'all want to play a drinking game. I don't drink, so y'all pick up something for me. That's so fucked up. Don't drink, okay? I'm just saying, if y'all get bored, y'all have friends over, and y'all are looking for a new drinking game, take a half shot, because I don't encourage alcohol poisoning. Take a half shot every time this man says "I." Now, maybe it's just me. I didn't stretch before making this video, so I sure as hell could be reaching right now. But my shoulders need to pop, because let me tell you, this man is making it strictly about him. Notice how he only once said Charlie Kirk's name, and that's him saying, I want to make people like Charlie Kirk proud. And maybe I'm nitpicking just the way that he speaks, but I'm so sick of him taking every situation and making it about him, especially when it's something like this where it could be both clout gaining for him and also financial gain for him. I'm so sick of him making things about him that's nothing to do with him. It's one thing to have an opinion about something, but for him to take somebody's pew-pew to the neck and say, I am going to be doing television appearances, and I am going to be doing this, and I want to make this, and it's about me, and these are all the things that I'm going to do with this situation. Tell me you want clout without telling me you want clout, because it's okay. Sir, you could have just said, I want to raise awareness about it. This situation is so much bigger than myself, than the community that I foster here. It's about so many people. This has affected so many lives. This has done this has done that. Instead of like really addressing it, it's all about him. It's all about the eyes and what I'm doing for it and what I plan to do. And his damn television appearances that apparently are with the best reporters in the world. I chuckle.
Even though I am a makeup mogul, I am just a real ass bitch also at the end of the day.
Right.
And yeah, I have a lot of stuff to say, and there's a lot of subjects and a lot of lies being told about this entire Charlie scenario. And I honestly can't believe he's gone. I can't believe someone took him out for his opinion. It honestly is haunting me. So yeah, we did go viral about 4 or 5 days ago, and a lot of news channels have reached out to me. And normally I tell them all to go themselves, but this is not, YouTube tea. This isn't makeup drama. This is really dark reality.
This is just my question. Well, I have two, and one really quick is kind of off topic, but why the fuck does, this is X-Tina, right? Why does X-Tina and Jeffree Star look so much fucking alike? Like, they look like brother and sister right now, down to the hair, down to the eyebrows, same fucking makeup, same nose, same jawline, same lips. I don't know if they got, like, the same work done or what, but it's crazy how much they look alike. Also, back to, like, the actual topic today. This is a really unfortunate and dark and sad reality. A lot of people nowadays are so sensitive to certain things being said. A lot of people are, and I'm not blaming, a lot of it has to do with social media and special treatment. And yeah, politics have always been very dark. It's dark. It's something that, it's one of those things that are just enraging for no reason, right? Well, there's plenty of reasons, but y'all know what I mean. Politics is like one of the subjects that it doesn't matter how calm that you are, how cool and collected that you are. As soon as people start talking politics, your blood pressure rises a little bit and you're ready for game day. And I think low-key, it's because it's in our human damn nature to be petty and argue. At the end of the day, we all have it in us. So I feel like, you know, when it comes to politics too, you can't win. There's always people with different opinions, and the thing about the debates too, like a lot of the political debates that I've seen where it's like gender identity or certain things along those topics, it's always, this is my perspective, this is how I see it. Feel free to try to change my mind, but you're not really going to change my mind, but feel free to try to. And I think that's what enrages people like the absolute most, is because sometimes there are respectful conversations, but then also at the same time, sometimes it's just very ignorant, and you can tell that one party or the other party is really just egging on for something to happen, like negative, like to get a negative reaction going with the crowd, or I don't know, it just is what it is. But again, to be pew-pewed for having a opinion that not a lot of people agree with. And again, I said this in the last video, if y'all didn't watch it, I don't really know who Charlie Kirk is. I've heard of the name a few times, but I'm very unfamiliar with his work. I'm unfamiliar with his ideology. I don't really know a lot of his politics, so I don't know. I'm just speaking from this as somebody who is a human and thinks that it is fucking wrong to feel the need or feel like you even have the right to take somebody off of the earth because you simply don't agree with what they're saying. One thing I have, and I think this is one of my biggest questions right now, is what news sources are picking up Jeffree Star to interview about this? And I understand wanting to get different people from different parts of different communities to speak about a situation to show how it's affecting more than just like a political right side or conservative standpoint. They want to get different people from all different walks of life to talk about the situation. I understand wanting to do that. But at the same time, to pick Jeffree Star, who treats people so horribly online and has such a fucked up rocky history himself, is he really the right person we want to bring in to speak about on this situation? I'm sorry, but if the news sources are going to start bringing in individuals randomly from the internet just because they have a large following, make sure it's somebody who's actually doing it for the right reasons and not doing it because they know they're going to get a check from it at the end of the day. I don't know, y'all. I just don't like how he's taken this situation. And again, this is all alleged. I don't know what his true intentions are. I just know that he's Jeffree Star. So I definitely 100%, in my personal opinion, think that Jeffree Star is going into this situation for his own financial gain and to get some more clout, because apparently he needs it. And for him to be bragging and saying, well, I had a video that went pretty fucking viral. Don't you also brag that all your shit goes viral? So I don't know. I just think that's interesting. I don't know. I don't like it. I feel like he's using Charlie Kirk's death as a let's milk the situation and let's get as much clout, as much revenue as we can till the next topic comes along. Then I can just go ahead and jump on that one. And I do understand how it could be seen as hypocritical of me to be making this video saying he's just trying to talk about Charlie Kirk's like pew-pew to get clout and revenue and this, that, and the third. And some people could be like, well, Revoke, you're talking about it too. Yeah, I am. That's very, very true. But I'm not making it about me. I'm not getting on here and saying I this, and I'm reaching out to this person, and I just want to make him proud. It's not about me. The issue at hand is so much larger than it just being about me and my feelings on the situation. This is about people celebrating a public assassination and pew pew to the neck on somebody just because they simply disagreed with what that person said. And there might be some people in this comment section who come in and they're like, but Charlie Kirk was this and he said this and I disagree with this and he said this and I don't like it and da da da. I understand that. Again, it's the internet. It's people. It's politics. Let's be so for real. We're not always going to like it. We're not always going to agree with it. Does that mean that person needs to be shot in the neck? No, it does not. So just be a human. At the end of the day, I feel like this should be about humanity and not about politics. I feel like this is such a huge issue for humanity and a dangerous position for people to be in, to have an opposing opinion where you're subsequent for something like this to happen to you for voicing your opinion. And that is a gigantic issue, politics aside. So I just want to be so serious and so for real about that. I feel like this is such a dangerous, such a scary situation, and not just because somebody who was involved in politics has happened to. It's scary in general. And again, this all happened because people disagreed with what he said. Am I familiar with things that he said? No. But even if I was and I had the full Charlie Kirk context and all the Kirk lore, even if I disagreed with him, I would never condone this for to happen to anybody, let alone somebody that I simply just disagree with. So yeah, I think that this needs to be talked about, not just because it's politics, but because there's so many bigger issues at hand here. But I want it to be done in a respectful manner, because it's not just about you or me. This is about humanity as a whole and where we're going, especially when it comes down to our freedom of speech. But anyways, with that being said, I have 2 more videos that I need to go ahead and do for y'all. I'm going to try my best to get them both done today. If not, I'll do the other one, then tomorrow. And with that being said, I want to know y'all's thoughts and opinions about everything we just discussed in today's video in the comment section down below. I do ask you guys to be respectful because somebody is no longer alive here. It's not like we're talking shit about somebody who can further defend themselves. Have your opinions, please. I'm not saying hold back from your opinion. I'm just saying let's keep certain aspects in mind. And I understand how enraging politics can be. Trust me, I'm a girly who gets enraged too. That's why I don't engage with politics. But if you're having a hard time looking at the situation because you disagreed with his political views entirely, that's also totally okay. It is what it is at the end of the day. Like I said, we're not all here to agree with somebody. But if you could just try your best to just look at the situation for a few minutes and take the political views out of it and just look at it like somebody who had an opinion, people disagreed with it, so they did this to him. That's simply how I'm viewing it at the end of the day, because I don't know his political preferences. But anyways, yes, with that being said, I know this video is not going to be everybody's cup of tea. I know for a fact it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. It's okay. I'm not always going to upload videos that y'all are like, yes, I'm here for the tea and this, that, and the third, because not all of them are actually, it's not tea. Some of them are very serious, like this today. And sometimes, again, it's just my opinion that y'all might not agree with. I can't tell y'all how many times I've uploaded videos in the past and people are like, oh my god, I have to go. This is affecting my peace. And I'm like, okay, girl. Protect your peace then. It is what it is, y'all. But I'm not going to please everybody at the end of the day, just like nobody else is going to please everybody at the end of the day. If all of y'all agreed with me all the time, that would be scary, and I'd have to reevaluate my channel, because I'm not running a cult over here. I want y'all to be totally free in your opinions and have your own thoughts. Even if we don't agree with each other, I love having disagreements with you guys, because it's always so respectful and we can just agree to move on and have that disagreement. We both talk about each other's side and standpoint, shake hands at the end of the conversation, and I'll catch you in the next one. And honestly, I can't tell y'all how much I appreciate a majority of you guys, because a lot of y'all are here for these conversations that we're not going to agree with each other, but we can both talk about it and then just catch each other in the next one and chill there. So again, just thank you guys so much, and I know this video isn't going to be for everybody, but I did hope that you enjoyed it nonetheless. So with that being said, I want to know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and I will catch you in the next video. The next damn video, that is. Alright, bye.